Why should the world care? We leave as the fighting gets worse and the Burmese troops move closer. For the Karen, things look very bad. And the question now appears to be not if Marnerplaw will fall, but when. The end came quickly. 2 days later, the last of the KNU soldiers and their allies torched their headquarters of 21 years and fled. This happened so fast.
It happened extremely, much quicker than anyone expected, including the generals.
Graham Tardif is an Australian aid and development worker who was based in Marnerplaw. He'd shown us around part of the KNU's old territory.
They thought right until the day that Marnerplaw fell, they thought they might still be able to hold Marnerplaw. And at this stage, all of the troops had pulled back to Marnerplaw and were trying just to hold Marnerplaw. And the Slaug troops were advancing along the river, shelling into Marnerplaw, then advancing, shelling, then advancing. And when it became obvious that Marnerplaw couldn't be held, they torched it, and then there was just a scatter.
So there wouldn't be a lot left of what we filmed in Marnerplaw?
There's nothing left of what you filmed in Marnerplaw. It's burnt, it's ashes.
After centuries of oppression and nearly 50 years of armed resistance, the Karen have been driven into a modern-day wilderness. Many KNU soldiers are dead or wounded. Their allies, the pro-democracy politicians and students, have also scattered.
The shelling was very heavy in those areas. It was blanket bombing in those areas.
And what chance would you have if you were seriously injured in that area that's now Slaug-controlled?
In those areas, you'd have no chance if you were injured and left, because the Slaug troops moved in large numbers across the field in those areas.
These are the only pictures of the Marnerplaw area after its fall. The soldier and the porter belonged to Burma's army. On the Thai side, chaos. Reports vary, but as many as 30,000 Karen have come across. They can only camp in the jungle.
They shelled the
Thai side?
Yeah, shelled on Thai side. So we can stay.
Have you much food?
Some left for just a few days.
What sort of a problem do you have here?
Well, the problem here is, especially now with accommodations, and if the people have to stay here for a long time, I think they will surely have lots of contagious disease, like dysentery and many other problems with the disease.
Are they regarded by Thailand as refugees?
Oh, no. They are not regarded as refugees yet.
So they're nobodies, really?
Yes, for the time being there's nobody.
People fleeing slavery are here too. A few of the Burmese civilians press-ganged only last December into Burma's army. As porters, they were forced to carry on their backs the ammunition which was used against the Karen. When Marnerplaw fell, they escaped across the river. For Thailand, the porters and civilians comprise one part of a larger political problem. For many years, Bangkok has tolerated some KNU presence on its side of the border. But with the loss of Marnerplaw and its other strongholds further south, virtually the entire Karen army has been forced into Thailand. Within hours of Marnerplaw falling, the Thai military moved in to try and contain a problem which was suddenly very firmly on their soil. Most of the KNU leadership, many of its soldiers and its casualties, are now sealed off by Thai troops. They can't get out, and journalists can't get in.
No, it is go to no.
We can't go to Poibelu?
No.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, no.
General Bomia's son Rocky and his assistant David Takapau were able to walk out through the jungle to speak to us.
This is not the end of the KNU. This is a loss of headquarters that has been more or less permanent. But the basis is always temporary. So we can move to another place and set up a new one. Of course, this is a setback. We have to admit that.
I think right now the Thai government doesn't want to damage their relationship with the slug, and they have to do it very carefully, and they have to do it in a smart way. We can say that.
Is this a difficult situation for Thailand?
Yes, it's difficult because they have to worry about the security. They have to worry about their relation with the Burmese government and so on and so forth, yes.
As economic partners, Thailand and Burma are firming up. Among other joint projects in the planning stage is a large hydroelectric dam at this section of their border, which only days before had been under Karen control. But the fighting has put the Thai-Burmese relationship under strain. Thailand giving the Karen rebels any form of safe haven is unacceptable to Burma. And conversely, Burma's shelling of Thai territory is regarded by Thailand as a hostile act. Tension on the border is undermining Bangkok's policy of constructive engagement. U Tin wasn't killed in the assault on Marnerplaw. He fled just in time after torching the National League for Democracy's headquarters. He's in northern Thailand secretly for urgent talks with other Burmese dissidents. Is it all over now, a united opposition to the regime in Burma? For the first time, he's critical of the Karen National Union. Its leader, Bomia, he says, should accept responsibility for the fall of Marnerplaw. The rebellion within the KNU was the key to Marnerplaw's sudden fall. But in the end, nothing would have stopped the advance of Burma's army. The regime's brutal military solution to an essentially political problem won't bring peace. Marnerplaw, for so long the symbol of a united opposition, is gone. But there's no surrender.